Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. 9 huge soap spoilers reveal Emmerdale special episode and EastEnders major changes. The British Soap Awards may have been and gone, but the soap bosses are still keeping fans supplied with regular treats, even though they don't need viewer votes anymore. Emmerdale has a special episode coming up, focused entirely on returning favorite Robert Sugden, while EastEnders has promised to deliver a huge new twist of its own next week. Meanwhile, 2 popular Hollyoaks stars spoke exclusively to us about their dark new storyline. Did you miss any gossip this week? Here's our regular Sunday guide to the biggest news from the past 7 days. Emmerdale bosses are clearly getting their money's worth after luring popular star Ryan Hawley back on a new permanent contract. He'll be taking center stage in a special Robert Sugden-focused episode next week, with tense scenes on the cards. The special edition focuses on Robert's troubled time in prison, as he receives visits from his ex-husband Aaron and long-lost brother John. The events of this episode set up a thrilling storyline to come, as Robert is ultimately released from prison and returns to the village, now on a mission to expose John's true colors. Speculation over the Queen Vic's future came to an end this week, as Kat Slater was named as the pub's new landlady. According to reports, Kat will reclaim her position in charge of the Walford Boozer later this year, cementing her place as a central figure in the show's new era. Fans had already been theorizing that the Knight family could soon be replaced, after a for sale sign was seen on the pub in a behind-the-scenes video. Show bosses have announced that Monday's edition will premiere on BBC iPlayer and BBC One at the same time, 7:30 p.m., with the usual early 6 a.m. release on streaming scrapped for the day. Next week marks the start of something big in Walford that we hope will get everyone talking, and it's only just the beginning. We've got twists, shocks, and plenty of drama lined up for a summer you don't want to miss, Woody said. Jane Winstone has hinted that we may not have seen the last of her in EastEnders, following her 2 appearances as a young Peggy Mitchell in recent years. Speaking to us on the red carpet at the British Soap Awards, Jane was coy when asked about the possibility of a full-time spin-off series featuring the flashback Mitchells. "We'll have to see, we have to keep secrets," she teased. But obviously, there's so much still to explore with Peggy. What Barbara Windsor did with her was such a point in her life. I think, where I'm at, it'd be really great to explore that. Coronation Street stars Samia Long-Chamberlain and Mikey North have both been predicting troubled times for Maria Connor and Gary Windus's marriage this week. Mikey warned that Gary could live to regret his recent decision to grow close to nightmare neighbor Lou Michaelis, who seems to be up to no good. Meanwhile, Samia admitted that she's not sure how Maria and Gary will manage to get through their next crisis. Hollyoaks stars Kieran Richardson and Oscar Curtis spoke exclusively with us this week as their characters' dark new storyline was about to get underway. Show bosses will be exploring the issue of child-to-parent physical abuse as Lucas Hay repeatedly lashes out at his father Steve in upcoming episodes. The first incident of violence aired in Wednesday's episode. But as the cast told us, that's just the beginning of what's to come. Neighbours airs the scenes that fans have been waiting for next week, as devious Darcy Tyler gets his comeuppance. Darcy is caught out over his role in Amanda Harris' death and Carl Kennedy's current medical crisis. In a twist, it's Darcy's Aunt Susan who finally deals with him and thwarts his attempts to escape. Never mess with our Susan. Neighbours fans have been speculating that Holly Hoyland and Andrew Rodwell could be growing closer, especially as show bosses have been promising a huge new storyline, which will rock the Rodwell family. Next week, Holly teams up with Andrew as they head off on a secret mission to get some proper answers over his biological family. This leaves Andrew's wife Wendy out in the cold, after her own efforts to help backfired. Will Holly and Andrew discover an attraction during the trip? Home and Away airs a dark twist for Remy Carter on UK screens next month. Remy faces temptation when newcomer Avalon Bracken hands him a sachet of drugs, describing them as a little helper to perk him up. Could Avalon be a bad influence on Rennie?